Hi guys, Martin88 here and welcome back to another FIFA 22 video and welcome back to another squad builder here on the channel. It's been a couple of months since I've shown you the team that I'm using, and obviously I leave it for as long as it needs until the team changes a bit, because just to give you some insight and opinions into the players that I'm using really. Firstly, apologies if you can hear any background noise. You probably can. Got Mr. Aircon unit in the background and the windows are open. That is because it is roasting hot in the UK and we're just not used to it, is the truth. Right, so as you will probably know, for squad battles, I use 4-2-3-1. I've used the same tactics for years and years. In fact, I'll put it in the description and in the pinned comment, okay? And I'll show you how that sets up at the end. But a lot of you like to see how I string it together for chemistry, which is why I'm laying it out like this. So, first and foremost, there's the bench, and there's the players that I use. Now, the three that I predominantly use is Davis, Bellingham, and Lozano. Davis and Bellingham come on as CDMs, and Lozano comes on as Cam. And obviously, they are phenomenal players. Everybody else here can do a job and is decent, as I'm sure that you're probably aware. I do need to say though, I used Grincha at the 216 games. I thought it was absolutely woeful, just far too weak. But anyway, let's get into the starting 11. Okay, so team of the season, Alisson. Some of you don't like him, but for me, it's particularly the way that I play, and particularly with squad battles, he is the best goalie that I've ever used. And why? It's because of the speed, because I used the goalkeeper so much, as in anticipating when to come out and blocking shots and stuff like that. So for me, he is unreal. Absolutely unreal. Love him to bits. Okay, so I'm going to go to the left back first, because the right back might surprise you. Because if you've been following my teams, you'll have a reasonable idea of what's going on. So, upgraded to team of the year, Cancelo to team of the season. He is just absolutely first class, top notch, whatever you want to say. For me, I'd actually say that the agility and balance is a little bit low, but we don't feel that at all. Obviously, I have an anchor on him so that it boosts the strength and the aggression. Disregard the -5s. It's just obviously because we don't have the other players in the team yet. Yeah, and just the dribbling is what probably makes him feel a little bit quicker, and the maxed out pace. 5-star weak foot as well, and he's got a shot on him, let me tell you that. Okay, two centre backs. So we have team of the year Ruben Diaz, and next to him, for me, the best centre back in the game, which team of the season, Marquinhos. Used to have team of the year Marquinhos, and the team of the season one is just like minutely better, so why not indulge? Has everything. Really good agility and balance for centre back. 99 reactions and 99 composure, which is key, really key. And of course, the defending and physicals are really good. You might wonder why I've got an engine on there. To be honest, it's just because I want the extra agility, balance, and dribbling. But you're going to be like, he's a defender. But for me, his defending stats are so good. And the physicals are good. They're not top-notch, because the strength's only 88. But the way, particularly for squad battles and online, when you're facing them really tricky, like your Lozanos, Insignes, and Mbappe, I want my centre-back to be as agile as possible. And because Diaz isn't quite the same, he's the one that's a little bit more of a brute and, you know, more strength. Want to complement it nicely, and they do complement each other nicely indeed. Okay, on to the right back. I love this guy. Love him. And it is Thiago Mendes. For me, he absolutely wipes the floor with Hakimi, right? And I have used both a lot. God knows how many games I played with Hakimi. And let me tell you, this guy, who is a lot cheaper, is the bee's knees. He's obviously from Ligue 1, and he's got Brazilian links. So he should be quite easy for you to link players to. So he's 5'10", which is tall enough. I think anything under that, and you're starting to get in trouble when crosses are coming in. I mean, he's lightning quick, good passing, right? That's something that for me, used to let Hakimi down massively was his passing. Particularly like a long through ball or something like that. And honestly, Mendes, he just has it nailed. Really good dribbling stats, and his defending and physicals are great. With his anchor, he goes up to 98 strength and 97 aggression, 95 jumping. Like, happy days. Really, really good card. Okay, out on the left is somebody that's been in the team since day dot. It's just been different versions, of course, is our boy Heung-min Son. Not a lot to say there. 5-star weak foot, clinical as hell, and I love him to bits, all in honesty. Let's have a quick look at his stats for you. So nearly 400 goals, 560 games. Yeah, it's great. I would love the 97 one, but you know, we'll have to wait and see. Okay, the two CDMs, which they don't play as CDMs, but I will show you how it links up at the end, so hang around. KDB and Lucas Paqueta, who are both untradeable, which is really decent. So we've got red De Bruyne, which I had him anyway, for those of you that would have watched it, and he's just great. It's finally a De Bruyne that we can use. With that 91 agility and the 90 balance, plus with a Hunter, puts him onto 98 acceleration and 98 sprint speed. We finally have one that we can use. You know, of course his passing is spot on, and he's so clean and clinical. It's just great. And of course, with the Hunter as well, his finishing is through the roof. Like, he, for me, picking the best team that I could have, he's in it. All day long, he's in it. Next to him is Paqueta. And it's funny because although Paqueta has got better agility than De Bruyne, he doesn't feel quite as good. 4-star weak foot as well, where De Bruyne has the 5. He's okay, Paqueta. The level of the team is so good. He is probably someone that I would like to upgrade if possible. So we'll keep our eye out for that massively. Okay, right wing. This is who I spent a lot of coins on very recently, is Team of the Year, Messi. And I'm not normally a Messi fan, but for squad battles this year, he is immense, and therefore he's carried over into my online team because he's just really good, of course. I go for a Hulk because the shot power is key. So it only takes his sprint speed to 95, but I would rather that and still have maxed out shot power. And it gives him a little bit of strength and aggression, which is handy, I suppose. But the rest of the stats are just a joke. And yeah, he's brilliant. I mean, it says there that he's only played 38, but I've played with him on different accounts and I'm used to him a lot. Love him. Really, really like him a lot. Okay, up top, of course, is the Black Panther, the King Dingling, the General, Prime Eusebio. I do very much want to upgrade that to the Icon Moments. The SBC is super expensive, but we'll get round to getting him somehow, you know. So yeah, 830 goals, 468 assists in 990 games. And then to finish it off, we have got Shapeshifters, Yusuf Atal, who is absolutely unreal. Love him. Perfect card. Absolutely perfect. 5-star weak foot. 5'9". High. Pace, agility, balance, shooting, passing, defending, physicals, whatever you want. Every single stat in the 90s. What more could you want? So that's the team. Let me quickly show you how it actually lines up in game, which I hope that you've hung around for. These are obviously the tactics that I used. So there we go. So you can see the back four, De Bruyne and Paqueta in at CDM, Messi at cam, Atal on the right of the 5-star weak foot, still on the left of the 5-star weak foot, and Eusebio up top with the 5-star weak foot. And like I said, Lozano comes on for Messi, Bellingham comes on for De Bruyne, and Davies comes on for Paqueta. Happy days. So guys, there we go. That is my current squad builder. Hope you enjoyed the video. Any questions, of course, let me know. If you're thinking about buying one or two of them players, of course. But that is going to be it for today. Please drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys very, very soon. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.